Hello and welcome to Mouthwashing. This is a PSX style psychological horror kind of experience, and I am blown away by this game already. I've just been playing a little bit of it, and I gotta say, it's really something that you should probably take a look at. There is a link in the description if you want to. And yeah, this is a wonderful love letter to games of that era, but so passionately made. It really is. Let's start a new game and you'll see what I'm actually talking about. Pony Express Long Haul Space Freighter Tulpar Crew 5. Planned shipment duration 382 days. Elapsed transit time 147 days. I hope this hurts. Zero days before the crash, an orbital body has been detected 21 AU ahead of the vessel. Please make a manual correction 1.4 degrees leftwards to avoid impact with unknown mass. Alright, so this is obviously one of those games where everything is not as it seems. And it's kind of like a mystery. It's a little bit of a mystery, a little bit of a point and click. It's a little bit of everything, pretty much, that you might come to expect from kind of like a sci-fi horror experience. So if you've ever seen a sci-fi horror movie or something along those lines, you may be familiar with some of these things. So what we can do is, as you can see, we can steer right. We're probably not going to do that because, well, that's going to take us in to the thing. However, I think we're actually going to steer right, because maybe that's going to enable the autopilot. Extreme warning. Direct collision course with orbital body 1.9 AU away. Engaging autopilot to recorrect vessel. Advise crew to take up emergency positions. 4,000 credits docked from crew pay package for failure of navigational staff. So now technically I didn't have to do that, but I was kind of hoping that the autopilot would come in. And then there is a utility little thing here, so you can actually open this up, and there is a key. And this key is something that you can take. And the funny thing about this key, and there's Anya's card if you actually want to get the achievement, because there are 18 achievements. It's a, in my opinion, very cool game for the fact that it does actually allow you a wide variety of completionist kind of things to do. And yeah, I am basically what you can do is you can sit back in your chair and you can actually crash the ship. I'm not going to do that this time. I actually did that in my first little foray into the game. So what you can do is you can sit down here, you can put the key, this key, as you can see, the one that I just picked up, you can put this key into that slot right there and push that big red button, and that turns off the autopilot. So you can best bet that that's going to make, I can't let anyone in. Ah, okay, so apparently I have to. Alright, okay, they're making me do it. Alright, that's fine. Let's do this. Use emergency key. There we go. Let's push the big red button. And now the door is open, so we couldn't leave beforehand. And now this is when things start to get extremely creepy and very unnerving. And I think it's probably going to get me again, but I had a moment where I had like a full body kind of shiver just go over me, and you can best bet that that's probably going to happen again. I have to be very worried here. I'm just going to close the doors behind me. Okay, there we go. We've actually progressed a little bit here. But the lights are going to start flickering, and there's going to be something. Yeah, as you can see, look at what's happening. Do you notice? Do you notice what's happening? I'm actually going to go backwards. I'm going to see if going back actually makes a difference. Oh, look, there it is. There he is. Okay. Yeah, let's try to avoid Polly. Polly is that thing's name. If I, you know, he's the mascot of the company that you work for, which is known as Pony Express. And yeah, everything has a. Oh wow. Okay, yeah. Let's not go that way. That is not good. That is not good at all. Let's go this way instead then. Let's be a little bit careful, because I am super worried about this. I do not want to get killed. Ah, here we go. Okay, it looks like the crash is imminent now. That is for sure, because we've disengaged the autopilot. I'm pretty sure no one is going to be able to rectify that. And let's hope that we can actually escape whatever this thing is. Okay, that's the... Whoa! Okay, that got me. Okay. Yeah, as you can see right there. That thing... Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. It literally just gets you. It literally just gets you. And so, here we go. 2 months after the crash. And we're playing as Jimmy. That is our character's name. And you can see very clearly the inspiration for the graphic style. It's super, super PSX. And I actually think that that enhances the creepy factor by thousands of times, to be honest. I think they've done an absolutely fantastic job here. Anyway, Jimmy says, anyone else would do the same thing. We ain't touching the damn cargo. The hold is locked down for a reason. The only thing worse than dying slowly is not getting paid. But it could be something useful, I think. Could be what? Hopes, dreams, and marzipan? Huh. You don't have to. If it helps us survive, it's worth it. Man, Pony Express bosses really aren't chill law, huh? Come on, a quick look won't hurt. How exactly is this group therapy committee planning on getting in there? Oh, right here, boss. You're looking at the meanest swing of the regional junior baseball team. Straight up nearly corked a kid once. I can take the utility accent. You were goddamn born fully corked. That's enough, Swansea. There has to be an in case of emergency way inside. If I remember correctly from the safety protocols, the doors should have an alternate access code, but it can only be uncovered using a code scanner device, and only the captain has access to the scanner. Of course, go ahead and ask him all about it then. Maybe he'll sing you the blues too. We don't need him if we find the scanner, get the code, and open the hold. For better or worse, I'm captain now. I'll figure it out. Right on. Alright, so there we go. Now we can get up, and we can look around, and we can see exactly what's happening here. But obviously, as you see here...
Polly says, another day in paradise. Yay!
Exactly. He said, Polly says, another day in paradise. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, there, yeah, as you see here, obviously the company that we work for is Pony Express. This is a pony. It's very creepy. And...
Polly says, are you working hard? Or hard you working?
yeah. It's got that wonderful aesthetic of... This is so unnervingly cheerful in what could be very, very well considered one of a nightmarish future, you know, and it's got that kind of, you know, unnerving nature to it. Anyway, this machine was empty even before the crash. Swansea saw to that. We'd be dead without this thing. Never thought I'd be thankful for Pony Express grub. Alright, and we can go and speak to Daisuke here if we want to. Looks like it'll be soup again for dinner. You want a rock paper scissors for the chicken noodle? How much food do we have left? I'd say like 4 months-ish. Less than the remaining air supply, but we can make it last. In theory. We'll be starting to poke new holes in our belts pretty soon to pull that off. Man, my mom will straight up stuff me when I get back. I'll look like Swansea. We'll have a rad story to tell, though. They might even write articles about us. We could be on TV. It'll impress the ladies, too. Hell yeah! The real problem is us running out of toilet paper. Fatal stuff, man. We should leave that part out for the press. There you go. Alright, yeah, so obviously there's a bunch of places that you can indeed interact with. Obviously, I have no idea where I need to go now. I actually haven't played that much more than this. Swansea's bed. Unfortunately, we can still hear him snore. Yes, indeed. Okay, so let's go. What's this? Okay. Table of content. Ingredients. Water, gelatin, sweetener, tonic. Recipes. Cake, drink, meat pie, bread, spaghetti in a number of different ways. Lasagna and Polly's Delights. Do we have anything else? Aha! Okay. Oh, interesting. So we actually have the codes. The codes for the various ingredients. This is going to come in mighty handy. As you can see, the sweetener actually is a restricted item for some reason or another. And we no doubt have to find what's going on with that, shall we say. And we also have the ability to make things. So we can mix water and gelatin, mix cake base and sweetener, and enjoy a Pony Express standard celebration cake. Do not consume more than 2 slices. Pony Express is not liable for any personal injury or sickness resulting from failure to adhere to company guidelines. So no more than 2 slices, eh? I wonder why. And then to make one of these, to make a, what is this? A mocktail? Wait, what's that? Huh. Okay, yeah, so to make this, we need water and tonic, drink base, and sweetener. And then, yeah, so obviously every single thing needs sweetener, and that's the reason why we need to find out from the captain where the code scanner is. So what I'm going to do, I have to be a little bit careful here. I'm just going to look around, and just going to see if I'm missing anything, because you never know, right? You never know. And we can go in there if we want to, or we can go into here. I have no idea which way to go. Okay, this is towards medical. There's Anya. He doesn't want to keep still anymore. What about the painkillers? It just hurts him so much, I can't stand the noise. You did make it through nursing school, right? Pony Express sure does know how to cut corners, if nothing else. I was thinking we never went back into the cockpit after we dragged him out. It's almost entirely foamed up. Kind of a miracle Curly didn't end up fossilized, but it could still be unstable. I just think, well, it's the only place the code scanner could still be. Otherwise, we're shit out of luck. I'll take a look. I know you'll figure it out, Jimmy. You're so capable. Oh, also, well, I was hoping you could help me with Captain... Curly. Right, sorry, with Curly's medication. People have to be worth their titles. Don't you think, Nurse Anya? Yeah, forget I asked. I'll take care of it. Ooh, Jimmy's got... Yeah, I mean, that's the funny thing. Who were we playing as in the initial section? Because that's the question right there. Who were we playing as? Were we playing as Jimmy? Or were we playing as the captain? I'm not sure. Anyway, As you can see, creepy. Creepy. Let's talk to him. Okay. Yeah, we have nothing that we can do with this guy right here. I can literally just open his mouth, and that is all I can do. That is so creepy. Okay, yeah. I am going to... I'm surprised he's actually still alive at this point. That's a huge amount of injuries. Doesn't get a signal anymore. Unfortunately, Anya and Swansea's playlists survived the crash. Yes, of course they did. Okay, what's this? These are all we have left. Take painkillers. Okay, I will take some painkillers. Just in case, you never know. May be useful. This vent has been busted forever, at least according to Swansea. Probably beyond wrecked now. I'm pretty sure he's lying about that. Don't you think? I mean, he seems like, I don't know, maybe he's okay. Maybe he's just a little bit grumbly, and, you know, maybe he is actually, you know, on the up and up. But, as I say, I wouldn't take everything at face value here, and I wouldn't be surprised if things start to take some weird turns. Okay, so we have to go left here. Okay, now let's be a little bit careful. I should turn on my headphones, but I don't really want to, just in case. I want to hear if something's behind me, you know. Okay, there's Swansea over there. I should probably talk to him just in case. Ain't you supposed to be figuring out a great cargo robbery? Why are you standing out here? None of your goddamn business. Everything is my business now, because of Curly. I don't want to keep having this conversation. Right, Capitano. I'm working. Blue-collar fools can't afford to stop working even when the machine does. Go figure. And before you start, I'm taking a break. Don't you worry, I ain't going over my break time allowance. Working on what? How does it look in there? It's a solid wall of foam. I'm trying to see if I can break it down enough to get something useful out, any of my tools. But if I breach that foam and break the air seal, it's lights out for all of us. I ain't letting anyone else mess around in there. Even Daisuke? He's your intern. He's supposed to be helpful. You think I'm letting that knucklehead in here after the crash roughed it up? Our so-called nurse nearly skewered her leg when the vent hatch was open during maintenance, and that was before the crash. I warned her, but it's in one ear and out the other. Then there's that teeny bopper thinking only with his downstairs long nose, just like my useless kids back home. So no, ain't letting anyone mess around in here. Alright, Swansea, keep me updated. Alright, so in other words, we cannot get into utility, and they showed us very specifically, I mean, you saw that, right? You saw that on the screen, it was like, yeah, utility, boom, boom, in our face. You know, they're saying, you should probably try to get in here, right? And I'm not going to go to the cockpit just yet, because I am actually a little bit interested to see what is actually going to happen over here. Okay, so as you can see here, we need a code scanner to be able to unlock this door. And otherwise, we have no idea what the code is. I mean, I could try to guess it, you know, I could try to guess it, and I could try to, you know, 55714, some random number like that, you know. I could easily try to guess it, but I don't think that's going to be right, but who knows. Ah, there we go. Okay, so we're basically back to medical. Right, okay. So if we go back this way, this is just a nice little shortcut back to where we were. And then we can go over to the cockpit and we can see what's happening. But I'm pretty sure we're not going to have any sort of like super creepy things happening right now. This is more of the investigatory stage. And I'm very interested to see what's happening in the cockpit area. Because obviously, whoever we were in the initial introduction, we're going to... Whoa. Alright, as you can see, very, very different here. Well, we can open up this. And this, yeah, and again, a code scanner. This should be useful if the main power shuts down, right? And this doesn't actually help me with anything. What is this? This looks like a code scanner right there, but that doesn't actually seem to be the case. Is there anything else that I can actually interact with here? It doesn't seem like... I have painkillers, but this doesn't do anything. It just says acquire code scanner, so that's what we need to do. So if I select this, this doesn't do anything, as you can see right here. So what is this? A length of nylon rope. Okay, isn't that going to be useful for me? Should I not take that? Apparently not. What is this? This pipe must have broken off during the crash. Is that something that I should be picking up? What about the nylon rope? What about if I can attach the nylon rope to the no, that doesn't seem to be working. I was thinking to myself, maybe I can attach the nylon rope. Oh, there's the code scanner. Oh, look at that. I actually found it. Okay, well, yeah, hilariously enough, there it is. It was right there, all along. Okay, so let's use the code scanner. Wait a minute. I need to turn it on, and there we go. So this is 739. And do I need something with this? Do I actually need to do anything with this? I'm actually not entirely sure. What do you bet something creepy is going to happen now? This is one of those things, you know, when you pick up something, it activates the enemy. Aha, yeah, so Swansea has now left. Swansea hasn't let anyone in utility since the crash. It says it's filled with foam. Well, it does look as though it's filled with foam, but that could just be the window. How does he get in there otherwise, right? So, you know, there must be... Oh, whoa, okay, you scared me. Okay, let's speak to him. Our nurse should be here. Even she couldn't make the situation worse with her presence. Alright, okay, thanks very much. Right, so, let me see here. So I should scan this. Let me turn that on. Okay, yeah, so it literally... Okay, wait a minute. I said... Wait a minute. What did I say before? I said 5417 or something like that, didn't I? So literally, I was just... Okay, that's quite funny. All right. Okay, could you move for a real quick second, sir? Is he serious right now? That wait. He wants me to go and get Anya, doesn't he? That's what he wants me to do. Okay, fine. We'll go and we'll do that. I'm kind of hoping that the code scanner doesn't have like a limited battery or something. Okay, here we go. Are you gonna feed Curly his meds? He really suffers without them. Yeah. His bandages are also looking wet. I know. We're out of fresh ones. Oh, wow. Okay, wait. Okay, so no, we need to get him painkillers. Okay, well, we know what to do. We know what to do with that. So we're going to open up his mouth. This is creepy, but, you know, we're going to have to do it. And use the painkillers. Hold still, yeah? I don't like this any more than you do. You know what they say. Pain is how we know we're still living. I can't bear to listen. Excuse me, sorry. Alright, there we go. So we actually did give him the painkillers as far as I'm aware, right? I think we did, right? And he obviously can't speak, can he? He can't say anything. No, I'm going to assume he can't say anything. Alright, yeah, that's absolutely fine. And now, Anya is having a problem over here. We don't have a whole lot of painkillers left. But you still want to keep... Why do you think he did it? Does it matter? What answer would make you feel any better? I have to believe that our worst moments don't make us monsters, Jim. I have to, even in his case. He tried to take us all down with him, Anya. The way I see it, there's two reasons to keep him alive at this point. Guess the important bit is that we all agreed to it, for one reason or another. I'm still feeling nauseous. I need a minute. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we now have the ability to get the other thing from over here, because in my opinion this is probably going to be pretty important. So let's use the code scanner. This is 2341. That is a restricted item after all. So let's see. Can I not enter that somewhere? Where is... How do I get that? Let's here? Is it here that I enter this? Well, this is obviously not working. I'm going to assume that maybe they need to tell us to do that thing first. What was it? 2341? Yeah, 2341. Yeah, I'm just kind of worried that I'm going to have to do that in a time-limited situation or something like that, and you know, I'm going to be worried about it because I'm thinking to myself, maybe it's going to be something that I need to fight off someone. You know what I mean? Even though it's just a cake, right? Surely that shouldn't make any difference. Are we doing the right thing? Let it be medicine, food, or water. Okay, so I should probably just open this, right? Okay, so the code is... there it is. Okay, wait. 4517. Yeah, oh yeah. We found that out beforehand, didn't we? Okay, so 4517. There it is. Open, says me. And... Whoa. We've got a... Yeah, we've got a little bit of a time skip. Are you listening? Yeah, damn, I'm so sorry. Couldn't sleep again, but I passed the psych-eval. Well, you gave the same answers as last time. I do wish you'd open up a little more, Captain. These evaluations aren't just about you. As long as I'm fit to fly in your eyes, Anya. Oh, stop it. Guess that means I only have one more eval left to do. Jimmy? He acts as if I do these things for fun. Then I have to make a report with things like, I have found myself sexually excited at the sight of cartoon horses. Ha, well, I could take it off your hands. Really? I've known him a long time. He won't try any bullshit with me. I suppose you are the captain. I am the captain. Thank you. What a relief. Oh, before I forget, Swansea asked me to give you this. They can't expect me to perform miracles. Yes. Not sure what it means, but sounds like fun. Good luck, Captain. I'm sure that, yes, not very fun. Okay, so now we have to speak to Jimmy and Swansea, and we are now playing as the guy that was on this medical bed. I'm actually wondering if we can get here. I've been fixing this vent for days, best to stay away. I'm actually wondering whether there is a way for us to actually get in that vent at some point. Maybe there's going to be another time skip that will allow us to do that. I think that would be extremely interesting. Alright, let me actually just have a look here. Okay, a trucker's kind of meals. Kind of fast, kind of cheap, kind of edible. Yeah, so as you can see right here, we literally have a completely different outlook on every single thing that is around here instead of what we have before. Our trusty food dispenser. Okay, do I remember 2341? Is it 2341 for the sweetener? Can I not press it? Nope. I was kind of hoping I could do that. Yeah, my memory may have failed me anyway. I'm not sure if it's 2341 or something else, but the door to my quarters. I'm still on the clock though. Okay, yeah, we're not going to go in there just yet. Ah, there he is. And Pony Express said they don't provide onboard entertainment. Feels like there's always something broken in that room. Tulpar's starting to show her age. Past inspection, right. Shouldn't be an issue. Plus they added Daisuke at the last minute. Didn't account that there'd be 5 of us now. I really should have made a bigger stink about that. Okay, so wait a minute. That was literally it? That's all I had to talk about? Ah, it's because there's only four of these things, and he's actually stuck in here. Well, I can see the issue. The kid was brought on just to make me suffer. Intern my ass. I was just trying to fix the vent. How did that trigger the emergency foam? Because you're talented in all the wrong ways. I would have dealt with this, but only you can unlock the axe case. Every goddamn thing has to go through you. I'll handle it. Hang in there, Daisuke. Okay. So now we need to go and get the axe, and that is obviously what we're going to do. So we have this, seems like Swansea is teaching Daisuke the basics. He's got a long way to go. Yeah, and if you can't already tell, many of the characters are actually bearing a lot of similarities to, you guessed it, popular horror characters from films, TV, etc. Very, very cool. If you would like to check out Mouthwashing, there is a link in the description. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.